Hey, how's it going? Checking in with updates for today and a bit more planning, just thinking things through. And one of the things that's come up with this new new planning process, or new add-on to the planning process, is I'm calculating how many hours I'm spending on each of my various projects, like my speaking, presenting, and that includes delivering, developing, some networking stuff on LinkedIn, calls, pre-calls with clients, sales stuff. All of that is lumped in with the project of presenting, podcast, writing the book, boost, development work, coaching. All of these different areas of the business, they all obviously take a finite amount of time each week. It varies week to week depending on coaching clients and if I'm delivering. I think I've got about 7 hours of delivery this week, which is more than normal. Some weeks there'll be none, some weeks there'll be just a couple. But anyway, the point is that as I look at that, I'm thinking, flipping heck, it's a wonder I ever managed to get anything done. I remember back before last February, March time, I was working predominantly out of coffee shops, going in and doing whatever and feeling quite directionless a lot of the time, thinking, well, here I am, ready to work, and not really having a plan or knowing what to do, what I should do. So I ended up doing stuff that just made me feel busy. And I've been recording these videos all through that time, and now I can't imagine doing it. I certainly can't imagine going back to that way of working. And even now, as I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm being more productive, I'm being more focused, I'm getting more done, I'm definitely making more progress. I've spoken about that a couple of times in the last few days and weeks. But I'm also thinking, now I'm getting much more, not just focused, but much more understanding as to where and when and how I'm spending my time. It feels like maybe this is the next shift, the next big step and jump in how much I'm actually, not how much work I'm able to get done, but how much of the right work I'm able to get done, how much more productive and effective I can be with this planning, and not just with my presenting, which is primarily what these videos are all about, my progress towards the speaking goals, but with everything else I do, really. And one of the things I wrote down at the beginning of this year when I was writing about my goals was that, there's some big things I want to achieve, but actually overriding all of that is I don't want to feel rushed all of the time. I don't mind having busy days. I just don't want every day to be like that. I want days where I've got that time to sit and think and just be, and not feel like I've got to dive from one thing to the next to the next. And so far I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job of that, and I want to make sure that that still remains a big driver, or a big element of what I'm doing. And I think that's been one of the reasons why I've managed to maintain such enthusiasm for Zoom calls, is because I feel like, when I know that I feel like I'm doing too much, I can back off, I can pull out of things, pull back on some of the more voluntary things that I do that require to be on Zoom. So it feels like I may be on the cusp of another step change in effectiveness, but we shall see. This will be the first week where I've really sort of put it into practice, so we'll see what kind of a difference it makes. But I am looking ahead and looking forward to this week. I've got a couple of good, very potentially good calls with prospective clients, and I'm also delivering 3 times as well. Tomorrow for Aegis, Tuesday for Nestle, and Thursday for Mace through to Healthy Minds. So looking forward to that. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.